Jordan, I've been thinking about a puzzle recently I've been trying to solve, and that's the wage puzzle.
Oh, the wage puzzle. That's when wage growth became stagnant since the 1980s, when Australia adopted the natural unemployment policy. And since then, trade unions have been weakened and workers have been stripped of almost all their bargaining power. And this year in the March quarter, Australia's experienced the lowest record increase in wage price index of 0.6%.
In addition, the COVID-19 pandemic has worsened wage growth and output due to increased unemployment. This is due to lower consumption and the demand for labor.
So, what are the areas that we need to improve to affect change?
The government needs to work in the areas of particularly immigration, foreign investment, education, and inflation.
Well, historically, immigration has played a key role in boosting Australia's economy. However, recently, due to the COVID-19 pandemic, population growth has fallen to its lowest levels since World War One, with only 20,600 permanent residents immigrating to the country. Now, in fact, the population has gone backwards. This is further worsened by recent government policy to reduce the total amount of permanent migrants and increase the amount of temporary work visas issued. All this does is cause an influx of low-skilled labour, decreasing wages for all Australians. Jordan, I'm just getting really worked up over this issue, but I can't offer any solutions. Have you got any?
The government can just increase their annual permanent migration caps, which would increase skilled labor and increase demands for goods and services.
So, Jordan, when you're not gaming, you're learning. How do you feel about Australia's education system?
There's been increasing systemic failure to educate the young population of Australia. Diploma completions have fallen to 38,000 since 2012. Year 12 participation in school has been stubbornly below 90%.
I think the failure to educate our population will result in a surplus of low skilled labour. Further investment in our tertiary education, such as our universities and TAFEs, will definitely increase the skills in our labour market and they'll just push wages above where they are right now.
So, David, as the Macca's money man, what do you think that foreign investment has to do with the wage puzzle?
I think Australia's foreign investment isn't at the level that it has to be. An increase in foreign investment will increase the level of technology available, increasing the specialization of our workforce. As workers become more specialized, they become more valuable. Jordan, are there any solutions you can provide that you've stolen from the internet?
Well, Chris Bowen's 2019 investment guarantee has the potential to solve this problem with lower corporation tax and capital asset write-off that supports the growth of firms. The $4 trillion worth of Australia's foreign investment last year is significant, but an increase in that amount would be more beneficial. The COVID-19 pandemic has led to decreased consumer confidence and decreased consumer spending, resulting in low inflation rates and, as a result, higher unemployment because of the Phillips curve. Last year's inflation rate was 1.73%, which doubled from the previous year, but it's still far away from the 2 to 3% needed for wage growth to pick up.
Well, I think eventually the RBA will have to increase the cash rate and inflation will continue to rise, and hopefully we'll see some real wage growth then.
Well, an increase in foreign investment will really benefit Australia's economy, increasing productivity and
Well, no,
workers'
personally, I think
marketing.
that the government needs to fix their backwards education system and reduce the immigration policy that they have. Then you really
Morass.
increase the.
A morass.
They really what?
And that's finance.